Hello everybody, my name is Scatter. Welcome back to League's 3 Shattered Relics. So, today something kind of special happened. They rebalanced the renown costs for a bunch of things in the game. In particular, they halved the cost of all of the skills to unlock, which means I overpaid for most of these, all of them in fact, and they refunded the difference, which means I have 107 renown, so I can actually go ahead and fully finish unlocking this and still have just as much. In fact, if I'm doing this math right, there's exactly 90 points worth of skills left, which is what was refunded to me. So I was exactly halfway through points-wise. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock all of these skills. I think that's a better use of the points than unlocking any of the quests or bosses. In particular, the quests I don't really see much of a point in unlocking anyway, because I want the XP drops from the quests, honestly. But the bosses, some of these were also rebalanced. In particular, Winter Toad is only 10 points, so I could get that even after unlocking all the skills. But let me just go ahead and get through these, because Leagues has just been busted wide open. I gotta say, I wasn't really feeling it too much. At some point yesterday, I was like, well, yesterday some stuff came up. I didn't really play at all. But I was like, when I do, it's going to be kind of a grind. It's not, going to be that enjoyable. And I was going to push through it at some point. But now I don't have to. Now it's fantastic. I can just get all the skills. The whole game is going to be busted wide open. And we can just crack on doing whatever it is that we decide to do. I don't even know. I have too many options at this point. But I'll have to check it out and decide. But yeah, let me just finish this up here and then we can talk about it. Okay, and that is the last unlock. We have all of the skills unlocked. Unlocking Herb Lore has put it up to level 3, because that's how Herb Lore works. You can't train it before level 3, which means we did hit total level 751 in fact, and we got the task done for that. So now I think the best use of my time by far is going to be doing a few of the things that, Iron Man or just new accounts in general should do. So step 1 is absolutely going to be Waterfall quest. Alright, I got all the items for Waterfall quest here. It's a pretty quick one. I think we can breeze through it pretty quick. No combat or anything, and this is going to grant just over 100,000 experience in both attack and strength. That should let us completely breeze past the early levels. I think they take you up to 30 on a normal account, so this should take us up to right around 50. Level 50 attack and strength completely for free, and then we can grab some more combat quests as well. Alright, we're almost done with the Waterfall quest. All we have to do is click this chalice. No. You use the urn on the chalice. If you just click it, you get kicked out. It's very annoying. I don't really like it. But check out those XP drops. 110k XP, taking us up to exactly 50 attack and strength, which is pretty insane, all the way up to 49 combat. So obviously that's going to be based on our attack and strength now instead of magic. Once our defense starts shooting up, then the combat level is going to climb. But I think we have a few more quests that we should, or at least can, get through to boost the combat up a little bit more before we jump into something like Slayer. The next quest on the docket is going to be Fight Arena, which is a lot of attack experience. That's going to be almost 100,000 again. Not quite 100,000 this time, but that should take us up to 60, maybe not quite. No, not quite 60, 55-ish. Not insignificant regardless, and then some thieving XP that I think at this point will be pretty insignificant. But hopefully I can do this one. I know there's quite a bit of combat. Some of the higher level stuff is safe spottable, so I brought runes, and I think I should be fine, but hopefully it goes well. Alright, not too much trouble. Turns out everything in that quest is safe spottable. I thought it was just some of them, but... and thank God for that, because they hit pretty hard, especially when you're as low level as I am. 57 attack is better than I thought. I did get a couple of magic hit points level. The hit points level actually took me up to 50 combat, and now we're at 52, and we did get the task for 50 combat. Trino Village is the next quest that's sort of well known for easy combat XP. However... there's a really annoying fight in it. You can safe spot it, but he's kind of annoying to get into a safe spot. But, I mean, we're right here next to the Trino Village. We might as well. Okay, I think this is the safe spot. I mean, unless he decides to move again. I seem to have got him in here. You just kind of walk over to the west, and then he won't go beyond this tile. If you stand in like a certain place, he tries to go backwards. I didn't really set this up like on purpose or anything. I was just kind of vaguely remembering how to do it. So I think you just kind of have to get in this general area. You'll probably get the safe spot. And I'm sure there's like YouTube tutorials on how to do it or something on the wiki if you are super concerned about it. But I did take a lot of damage along the way there. Hopefully re-clicking attack doesn't hurt anything there. Nope, it looks like we're good. You also don't get any hit points XP off this guy, which is kind of peculiar. I know there's some quest bosses that do give you heavily reduced hit points XP, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird across the board. But we got him taken down. We grab the orbs, and then we can just finish the quest by going back to the Tree Gnome village. Okay, so this should finish it up. And another fat attack XP drop for us. They're just celebrating us quickly, which is great. We love that. Lovely animation. He's juggling them. There we go. So there's our attack XP at 91k drop. Attack level 60 right away. We can use dragon stuff. Now we don't have any dragon stuff. Monkey Madness 2 is definitely a soft sort of goal right now. Monkey Madness 2, excuse me, Monkey Madness 1, which in order to get to that, we do actually have the levels for that now. That is just a supremely annoying quest, and I don't want to do it. But we do need to do the Grand Tree quest anyway, and that is another good XP drop for attack specifically once again. So we're going to be getting that attack level way up there. We're going to be training defense for a while when we do melee, but yeah, let's get on the Grand Tree quest. I don't see why not. Well, very nice. I found the Daconia rock in the third route that I searched, which is very cool because I think it can be in any of them around the entire basement of the tree. But there we go with the Grand Tree quest. Now, officially, I have all the requirements for Monkey Madness 1, and then we can get a Dragon Scimitar and all that good stuff. However, oh, those XP drops. However, I don't think I'm going to be doing that right now. I think that's very much not something I want to do. But I probably should do something useful, right? I think I can get at least a Rune Scimitar pretty easily. Let's figure that out a little bit. Or maybe I should just train up some of these skills that I still have very low levels in. So right now I'm going to go check out ZMI because the Zamorak Warriors drop Rune Scimitars at either a 1 in 50 or 1 in 60, and they can be safe spotted. So I think that is going to be a huge sort of bonus to our melee training, attack and strength, and even defense is probably going to be mainly melee. The armor is really not super important compared to the weapon, so the Rune Scimitar to use for now, and then we can upgrade to a Dragon Scimitar whenever I feel like doing Monkey Madness, which maybe I should just do that and skip straight ahead, but I mean, I could use the extra bit of magic training anyway, burn through these Chaos Runes, because we're probably going to want to use Death Runes most of the time, except for things that can be safe spotted and such. So might as well. The Rune Scimitar, I think it's a worthy investment. Yeah, so I'm here at ZMI. I was worried it was going to be a little bit crowded, but it looks like it isn't, so I'm just going to wait out the aggression timer so that I can kill these guys safely, and then see if we can't get one of those. I said safely. I said safely. Safely, please. Thank you. Not quite what I'm looking for here. Close, though. Close. Got that on the 5th kill. Okay, kill number 16. Very, very painless. Let's grab that Rune Scimitar, and I guess we can start to use it. So it is actually a 25-point medium task to equip a rune weapon, so that took us right up to 2,000 league points. So just 1,000 more to go until tier 5, which is the next XP rate upgrade, which is very cool. Now, so we have this. Now, one thing that I think is the case that is holding me back a little bit is I don't have an amulet, right? I don't have an amulet that's really useful for pretty much anything. I don't have a cape or a ring either, but I mean, amulet is a big one. So I could, amulet of strength. We got to get our crafting up for stuff like that. I don't know if that's really the best thing to do here. Now, I probably should at some point. Maybe there's some quest for the crafting, but I think I'm going to do Imp Catcher because that gives you an amulet of accuracy, which it does help accuracy for everything, right? It's not only ranged. I don't think it's only ranged, but if you're not aware, you can always come here to Karamja, and there's a bunch of imps here. We will set this to defensive. It already is. Good, good. And we'll train that defense up a little bit to hopefully match a little bit better with our other melee stats and get the combat level shooting up a bit, although that doesn't matter too much. But we can just kill some imps until we get all the beads. Of course, this is the only way to do it on an Iron Man account. No luck for the first one. I'm not going to bother scattering those ashes or anything. I'm not sure when they changed it so that imps drop ashes that you can scatter. It used to be that they just dropped regular ashes, just like logs would. But not anymore. And I don't know when they changed that, but it's cool, I guess. But I don't really care. So we'll see how many imps I have to kill to get the set of 4 beads. I think on average it's like not too much, I hope. Our black bead has come in on only our 4th kill. White bead at kill number 11, making good pace so far. Oh my god, and the very next kill, kill 12, got the yellow bead. Extremely lucky so far, and now we have to go for just the red bead. Wow, I can't believe this. Duplicate black bead on kill 18. Maybe not looking so good anymore. Maybe the luck is starting to turn around. Hope not. Another duped black bead on kill 21. When I used to play on a non-Iron Man account, well, I guess I wouldn't really do imp catcher this way, but sometimes I would, especially when I was like really young. And you know, I always used to love getting the duplicates because they could sell for like, you know, a couple thousand, which is really nothing, but at the time it felt like a lot. And yeah, now it just sucks. Another duplicate black bead on kill 29. Oh, Mind Talisman on kill 30. That I absolutely will not complain about. I'm not sure if there are any tasks for crafting mind runes. I mean, it's not going to be too useful if not, but still definitely not going to complain about it. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Ooh, nah. There we go. The very next kill, kill 32. So 32 kills to get all 4 beads. Let me look up the drop rate here. So each bead is a 1 in 25.6, which means to get all 4 distinct ones in 32 kills, we're about like a third of drop rate, something like that. You can't just add them up like that. It doesn't quite shake out the same way. But if anything, I think we're even better than that. That is just an insanely good amount of luck. We did get defense up to level 30. Let me go ahead and update that for you. And yeah, really, that is a solid bit of progress there. And we're going to get our Amulet of Accuracy, which is not game-changing, but nice. Very nice. 875 magic XP. That's going to be 7,000 for us. And then, you know what? Is it a good amulet? No. Was it worth the time? I don't think so. Maybe with the defense levels? Possibly. It's at least better than nothing. And at least now we have something to wear. To get something better to wear, we're going to need a little bit of crafting. And speaking of which, I think it's a great time to do the Sheep Shearer quest, which is a tiny, completely negligible amount of crafting XP. However, with the 8 times, it may get us past some early levels and into a slightly better training method, which is always nice. And I mean, regardless of whether this amount of XP is actually, you know, noteworthy in any way, it'll still be better XP per hour than training methods available to us now, I think. So that means I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So let's just see. I'm at level 1 crafting now, 0 XP. And if I spin all 20 balls of wool for the quest, what's that going to get us up to? Just 5 are going to get us to level 2. It's probably going to get us to like 3 or 4. Nothing too crazy. Level 5? Not bad. That'll get up a little bit higher with the quest reward. Okay, and there was an easy task to complete this quest as well. Just a little bit of XP. We got it ourselves from 5, well, from 1, I guess, considering I wouldn't have done that without the quest, all the way up to 12 crafting, and a solid 60 coins. Great. Next up, the classic free-to-play booster quest, Knight's Sword. On a normal account, this gets you straight from 1 to 29 smithing, so this will get us, well, I guess that's about the same as Waterfall quest, so it should get us near 50 smithing, which is pretty crazy. We are going to need some iron bars for this quest, and I don't want to train up the smithing before I have to, which means I'm going to grab some from the spawns in the wilderness, which are just northeast, I believe, of northeast or northwest? Northwest of the Feryx Enclave. Sure enough, they spawn right here around where the bears are. This is just northeast of the Feryx Enclave. I ran right past it. I'm not sure how many spawns. Maybe it is just this spawn, and I'll have to hop for it. That's okay. There we go. The rest of the quest isn't too bad. The only thing that very slightly sucks is having to make the red berry pie. And I remember it's really bad if you accidentally burn it, because then you have to go make another one. And for some reason, when I was like 10 playing this game, having to walk all the way outside of the Varric walls to get more red berries was the worst thing in the world. Realistically, it doesn't take that much, but I do need some flour and some water to make the pie dough and everything like that, so I'll make a couple just in case. Although, you know what? With 72 cooking, if I burn the red berry pie, I deserve to have to go back and make the whole thing again. So maybe I won't. In my almost 20 years of playing this game, I never knew that you could just buy a red berry pie from the cooking guild. Since when have you been able to do that? That's so funny. I literally just went there trying to buy a pie tin, because you can't get that at like the general stores, and there's not one in like the Lumbridge kitchen or anything like that. You can literally just buy a red berry pie. I mean, granted, you need to get into the cooking guild, which is a little bit annoying because you need the top hat, the chef's hat rather, but wow, you can buy the damn red berry pie. I cannot believe it. I feel like that's a little bit taking the easy way out. If you have never burned a red berry pie and had to go get all the ingredients up again, then I don't know, you're on easy street. I don't know, that's easy scape for sure. Okay, coming in with the biggest smithing XP drop of all time. I mean, I guess you could just wait to do this till you had 16x, couldn't you? There you go, 101, and that takes us up to 50. I didn't expect it to get quite there, but it sure did. So that we can smith mithril now and smelt it as well. But now we can't even mine that yet, and it's not going to be the best training method, I don't think, but it's at least something. Now, here's something I noticed when they sort of I don't want to say buffed the league, I guess, if anything. They made certain fragment set effects cost less fragments. So one in particular is last recall. You only need 4 fragments now. And if you'll notice, we are tier 4. And if you'll also notice, we are 1 fragment away. I have this filtered on last recall. We are 1 fragment away from being able to use last recall, which is pretty crazy. Now, I would ideally like to use last recall and the portable waystone, but any reusable teleport that's close to a bank is going to do that just fine. Crafting cape would be a good one, but I don't see us getting the crafting cape anytime soon. But regardless, I think I'm done with the questing for now, and I think the next thing I want to do is get at least one of these fragments. And I'm not sure which one is going to be the best one to go for. I don't want to do a whole lot of rune crafting until I have last recall. And it looks like Slayer is one here, so maybe we get started on Slayer, but that'll be on tomorrow's video, I think, because I think that is going to do it for this one. So the plan, I think, is going to be Slayer. It's all very up in the air right now. It's very not set in stone, but that's okay. We're real close to total level 1000, which is crazy considering we started this episode below 750. But anyway, yes, tentative plan, Slayer, get the fragment for last recall, do some stuff with that. Very cool. But for now, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.